What is going on YouTube? Double O here with my fiance Carla, and we are reacting to episode 2 of The Last of Us of season 2 with this controversial moment. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen in this episode from things I've been seeing, and we're gonna see how they're gonna depict it here. And we've been seeing a lot of crazy stuff since episode 1 on social media, right? You know, with Bella Ramsey's casting and just her acting as well. People used to defend her casting, saying that it doesn't matter, she didn't really look like Ellie because her acting was on point. But now her acting might be a bit iffy. She's not really acting like Ellie, she's a bit immature, right?
A bit childish, isn't it? A bit childlike. That doesn't help because she looks like a child.
Yeah, and she looks like a child. Ellie's supposed to look a bit more adult now, if you look how she looks in the game. Obviously the people who haven't played the game probably won't bother them that much, but people have been really mean on the internet. I'm not going to repeat some of the stuff they said. I already called her a foot last season and people were mad at me for that. Some people said way worse than me now. So I don't want to go into it. All I'm going to say is they messed up the casting. You know what it is? It's not even how she looks or what you think of her attractiveness levels or anything like that. The issue is she doesn't look like Ellie. That's the main thing. And the thing is, when she was playing Liana Mormont, no one had a problem with how she looked because no one had a already implanted image of that Liana Mormont in their head, did they? Yeah. So anyone can be Liana Mormont, but with Ellie, she has a specific look for a lot of fans out there, and they fucked that up. So that's ruined that for me already. In fact, this might be the last. I'm just going to react to this episode because it's a big one, and we're going to review it, and then probably react to the finale of the season if we even watch the rest of the season. Depends how good it goes. And then we'll go from there. But anyway, let's check out this episode. Maybe this might make us want to watch the rest of the season. I doubt it. But we've got to see how they do this one. Let's check it out. Because it's Abington. But she had a little bit of bicep there. Did you see it?
Yeah, but not like how she looks in the game.
To be fair, she shouldn't even be muscular at this point in the game. Oh no. I thought that was a vein, it's just shadow. I thought that was some vascular muscle on the bicep, it's just shadow.
It does look like a vein though.
Didn't it?
She's been pumping.
Yeah, it's just some shadows. See, with a bit of lighting, they can make her look like Abby. Everyone's been saying she looks more like Ellie.
His brains are on the floor.
Nice.
No.
You're lying.
How do they know that whatever they were going to do with Ellie was going to work?
I don't think they fully knew, but I think they had a strong inclination that it would.
So then Joel did the right thing saving her then? Because imagine if it didn't work, she just died for nothing. Right?
But that's the risk they're taking for the world, isn't it? They probably take worse risks in real life.
Yeah, but how do they know it's even going to work? So you can't be mad at Joel.
Mark Malloy directed this episode. Do you know what else he's directing? Well, I looked up the other day. He's directing some of the Harry Potter episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, wow, this looks just like the place in the game. That's
really
crazy.
does.
Damn, how do they do that?
We got full fucking power lines.
Oh, isn't that great?
Let's just say we get past the gates, the guards, the patrols.
They also got dogs.
We still don't know where Joel is in there.
How do they even know
We
he's
ambush
there?
a patrol. We tie him up. Make him tell us
Taking
where
a lot
Joel
of
is.
risks.
Make them.
Yeah, we said that we weren't going to hurt anyone else, just
No,
Joel. I'm not
fuck.
And
Well, that's supposed
if
to be
they don't
Mel.
talk,
Better be a good fucking plan.
They really changed how she looks. I remember her in the game. She's not bald. She looks like intergalactic heretic prophet looking still.
I don't know who that is.
That's how she looks in the new game that she's in. Made by Naughty Dog as well, actually. You remember all this in the game?
I do actually. I do. Because I remember playing it a little bit, but I never finished it.
Oh. Yeah, everybody...
I stopped playing it when,
Yeah, they're watching this reaction, they probably watched the episode, ain't they? Unless they just want to watch it through this, that'd be weird.
Ming!
Wow, you look like shit.
Dude, what do you want?
I want you to fulfill your obligation to the community of Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I heard you had quite the night after I left.
Yeah, she kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She was high, she won't even remember.
I was talking about some fight you had with Seth and Joel. You kissed her.
No?
Wow, Ellie, come on. We've been broken up 1 week and you made a move on her?
I didn't make...
Seriously?
Dina, it didn't mean anything. She was probably just trying to make you jealous. It didn't mean anything. It didn't. I wouldn't do that.
I'm screwing with you, man. I already know. I don't care. Come on, get to this.
I knew you didn't care.
You're the worst.
It's kind of fucked up you did that, though.
Does he even care?
Nah, he's just there to be a sperm donor, that's all.
Frozen.
Okay.
They didn't think it.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go on patrol with him. Like fucking daddy-daughter day.
He already went out.
What? With who?
Dina, left an hour ago. For what it's worth, he wanted
Well, they're
to go
meant
with
to
you,
go
but
together.
she was
I
dressed.
wonder if they were meant to go together in the game.
Neither am I.
He went out with Tommy in the game.
Did he?
Well, I don't know, maybe this is a
I don't remember
different...
those little bits like that.
Prepare for the worst. Now, half y'all's hung over and want me to shut up, but I'm gonna go through this anyway, 'cause it's been a minute.
You're right, everyone does look proper miserable in an apocalypse. No bright colours.
Follow the plan. Safeties, please. Somebody shot themselves in the leg last week. All right, don't be Earl. Now, bigger
Oh,
weapons,
poor Earl,
security team will
calling
have
him
those.
out.
All right, then. Get with the group leaders. Spread the word to your neighbors. Let's get everyone in the loop.
What? Wait, do they do that every morning?
I guess so.
Seth, we have something to say?
So last night I obviously had a few too many.
It happens to everyone.
It's like, it's got to be nice, and he's the only good community left. Like, he's in a good community.
I know, right? It's gonna get kicked out.
I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have even thought it. I'm sorry. Made you two some sandwiches if you're going out there.
Bigot sandwiches.
They're steak.
Mm.
You be safe out there.
Is that how she responded in the game? Or did this not happen in the game?
I think it did happen, because I remember the bigot sandwiches.
It'll just be up in the
That was that
mountains.
thing.
That's what they said, they called the sandwich bigot sandwiches in the game.
Oh, okay.
The game's woke as well, but this feels like it's even more woke somehow.
I already can't feel my ass.
Who's that? Joe and Dina?
Yeah. Remember if it was Joe and Dina that went out? I was sure it was Joe and Tommy. Maybe they switched it up.
Maybe.
Mountaintop repeat.
Even watching this is making me feel cold. Does it make you feel chilly?
Not that much, actually. Normally stuff like this, maybe because it looks a bit CGI-ish to me.
Go find
There's
Amy
something
at the radio.
CGI-ish about
Tell her
it.
to crank the signal. Call all the patrols back.
Okay, I'm on it.
It definitely does far away, but close up it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, of course. That's all that matters. It's not bad, it looks good. How are you feeling about it so far?
I don't know.
Nothing's catching your attention yet.
It's just a bit slow, isn't it?
White Lotus is more gripping. They're not doing anything in that show.
They're just on holiday.
Is it one of those feels like it's like seen it all before sort of feeling?
This.
Yeah.
Not necessarily seen it all before. I feel like Pedro Pascal's the best part of this show. Don't you think?
Yeah, I guess he
We haven't
plays.
seen him yet.
I guess he's likable. I don't think he's accurate to what Joel was like in the game,
I'm not
but he's.
talking about that. I'm talking about like in terms of
Yeah, that's what I was
screen
about to say.
presence.
That's
In
what I
terms
was
of
about to say. Like he's.
who's most enjoyable to watch.
In terms of enjoying to watch, he's likable. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, you're right. He does seem more interesting to watch. He plays the character well in terms of his acting ability. That's true. I'll give him that, you know. Especially what's happening with him at the moment with Ellie. But Ellie being so unlikable in many different ways is like it almost lessens Pedro Pascal's performance because you don't.
You're only as good as your co-star, right?
Yeah, almost like, why do you care about this brat anyway? That's what it's starting to feel like, you know what I'm trying to say? Whereas in the game, obviously, you had way more hours bonding with Ellie as well in the first game than the first season. So you feel it a bit more in the game. Whereas in this, especially now that she's acting all bratty and that, it just makes you think, well, just...
I mean, Ellie in the game was acting bratty, wasn't she? But it never came across like...
It never came across like this.
Childish.
Yeah, it came across
Just
like,
came
look,
across
I
to
just don't want to talk to
somebody
you
that
anymore.
was upset.
Yeah, I just want to
Whereas
talk
this comes across like a petulant child.
Exactly.
I don't know.
No, you're right.
Maybe it's because like she's not overacting. What is it when you like make things
Exaggerate.
bigger than they are? Not exaggerate. Another word for exaggerate.
But I know what you mean.
She's like taking it to the extremes with her words and her dialogue.
Yeah. Before they got Pedro Pascal to play Joel, apparently they wanted Mahershala Ali to play Joel.
Who?
Mahershala Ali.
Oh, this guy.
He was going to be Joel at one point.
He was going to be Joel.
Yeah, but then he refused apparently.
Why?
Why do you think? He's got more sense than Pepper Seeder, I guess.
Oh.
Like, well, that's the rumours anyway. There's nothing 100% confirmed. But he just... I think they wanted him to be Joel, and he was just like, nah, man.
Interesting. Must be cold too, right?
Can't be warmer in there, though.
Am I fucking hallucinating?
Maybe. You see a 7-Eleven full of weed?
Yep.
Then no.
How'd you know about this place?
Eugene. He was my first patrol partner.
Fireflies. So who's this Eugene dude, man?
Yeah, who is Eugene? I don't know who that is.
Am
I supposed to know?
It's like a background character, but not important at all.
Good back. That was a raw deal. Joel having to put him down.
Oh, he's the psychiatrist's
Fucking shame.
husband.
Guy makes it through a war. End up going out like that. Couldn't be saved.
Wait, did he turn into one of them things?
I'm pretty sure he was a zombie, and that's what, even though he had to kill him.
Oh, well then that's the reason he killed him then.
Yeah, I know.
That's so weird.
I know. I don't know what they're trying to do with that. Trying to make an allegory to the cycle of vengeance or something, even though he's a zombie. He's got to have been a zombie. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was about to turn or something.
Maybe.
Well, he hadn't turned yet, but he was inevitably going to turn, you know. One of them ones. Mercy kill.
Well, we all knew that was going to happen, didn't we?
What was she even trying to go down there slowly?
I think so, yeah.
Well, at least she's down there now.
I guess so, yeah.
Save some time as well.
Jesus.
Uh-oh.
She couldn't see that from the top. I guess
guess
you wouldn't,
not.
would you?
You just think it's like
Rocks
tree or
and- yeah.
stuff.
Jesus. Did she lose her gun? And they survived the cold.
Guess not. This isn't the kingdom, so they shouldn't just come alive because it's daytime or something. Remember that show?
Oh my god, I loved that show.
Oh, maybe they.
Oh yeah,
maybe
look, they're coming alive.
What's happening? That's pretty cool.
I think it's
creepy.
like a lake, right? Is she on like water or something?
Oh, they're all getting up. That's what it is.
Oh. That's disgusting.
Got loads of bugs there. Jesus.
That would be terrifying.
Because you know they're not just
So
gonna.
scary.
Because you know they're not just gonna infect you. They're gonna rip you apart.
Yeah, exactly. What's she gonna do? Try and scale the wall?
And they're never gonna stop. They ain't gonna get tired either.
Jesus.
Okay, that was pretty cool, that bit. Yeah, you got that.
Can they get up there?
I don't think they can climb. They should be clever, unless it's one of those clever ones that they established in the previous episode. I wonder if they're making, like, Abby's scenes more interesting
Oh my god, that made me jump.
to watch, and making Ellie's in that scene dead so you can sympathise with her more. Because in the game, Ellie's scenes didn't feel dead.
Sorry?
In the game, Ellie's scenes didn't feel dead. They were both, like, equally interesting to look at. This literally happened in the game.
I remember this bit. Oh,
Joel was with Tommy at this point. Because you know what happens right after this, don't you?
my god.
Damn. That happens.
Give me your hand! Can you run?
Does this happen in the game?
This happens in the game.
So he saves her?
Yeah, you've forgotten. You know Joel, he's not allowed to save women. They switched it. Because that's meant to be Tommy there. And his name doesn't get revealed like that.
Kid, any bites?
In the bats. Does she know that's Joel?
Well, now she does, because Dina went, Joel!
So in the game he doesn't save her like that?
He does save her like that. But it's Tommy that's there.
Where'd you come from? The mountain.
No, but if he saved her, why does she do what she does?
Because he still killed her dad, isn't it?
I know, but he could have killed her and her dad.
I don't think she was there. She wasn't there when...
No, I mean, just now.
Hmm?
Just now. You didn't
Yeah.
have to save her, you could have just let her...
Good, left her, yeah. Yeah, but she's not thinking clearly. That's the whole point of this, isn't it? She's not thinking...
You don't think that's a redeemable action?
Not if they killed your dad and you think it was vindictive or something like that. That's what she's been thinking about for I don't know how many years now. I know it was in the game it was
I
used.
guess so.
It's just, I'm just more bemused at how they switched Dina up with Tommy. It was meant to be Tommy and Joel here.
Maybe they have another plan for Tommy.
Ah, interesting.
We got all your friends armed?
Yeah.
Good. We're gonna need them. Get on.
Wait, so he's alright to help her in this situation in a crisis? She couldn't spare him.
How we doing? Where the fuck are they?
I don't know. They're not responding.
Try them again.
Was she in a wheelchair in the game?
This is Jack.
I think this is a made-up character.
Okay, a new character.
Copper Mine,
Yeah,
come in.
I don't remember a character like this in the game.
Joel, answer the goddamn radio!
Jesse,
What?
check it.
Did he make this?
Yeah.
I think around the time when Joel and Tommy in the game was saving Abby, Ellie was with Dina. I think that might have been earlier. But
Shove
I'm
into my
mistaken.
tap.
You should watch that scene how it
You're
plays out in
gonna
the game
hate
after.
No, why?
Fuck.
They don't even know the real danger Joel's in. They just think he's trapped with loads of zombies and that. This is a new plot, I think. This whole cordyceps getting into Jackson.
I recognise this that guy.
He looks a bit like Victor Ayala from Daredevil, but I don't think that's him.
Northwest and
Yeah.
Is that who you thought we were thinking?
How much time do you
That's
think
what
we
I was
have?
thinking.
The wind holds steady, maybe 20 minutes.
Gotta get to the mine by then. Ellie, whether you find them or not.
Yeah, you fuck it too, Jesse.
They're splitting up.
Gotta go
Looks like
faster!
it.
I know.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
That is so scary. And the horses can't run forever.
Mm. That's more human.
Yeah, so did I. was like, who's this now?
Mhm.
God, that is so scary.
That's nuts.
That reminds me of that game. Do you remember that game? Where like
Days Gone, I think it's called. Where there's loads of them.
Days Gone?
Where there's
You
one
have
guy
like
on-
unlimited ammo and you have to like keep running. And there's like thousands and thousands of them chasing you.
Well, the mobile game.
No, it's not a mobile game. It's like a PlayStation game.
I don't know if you have unlimited ammo, but yeah, there's loads of them in Days
It's
Gone.
not Days Gone, no.
Next street. Go.
It's unreal. Would you want to live here or would you want to live in Alexandria with freaking rams?
I feel like we're going to die in Walking Dead. It's weird because the Walking Dead zombies are nothing like this, but they keep getting killed in that show. It's weird. The zombies are probably one of the easiest to fight.
I think I'd rather live here though, to be honest.
Like, it looks more. They got
I
more
don't know,
resources.
it just looks like they know what they're doing.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Do you know what I mean?
And there's
And
more
there's
of
no
them.
Negan to bash your brains out.
Yeah, anyway. But Abby instead.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Even though the zombies are scarier here.
Yeah, they are.
faster, but these people
Is that
seem
wall
more
gonna
fit.
hold? Is that fence gonna hold?
Find out. They definitely changed this up.
We need a rocket launcher. Jesus. Oh my god.
I'm guessing they're gonna set that light.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Otherwise, that's shit. That's fuel they could have used, but I get.
I think at this point there's at least Tommy is very calm, all things considered. I'm well panicked right now.
He was badass in the game. And we're doing pretty well with him in this as well.
Oh, Jesus.
You'd hope that once the fire gets into the zombies' brains, they'll just die, right?
Yeah, you'd hope so. Is it a game that we played, or was it a film where even Ben and them didn't do anything?
I think maybe that was Resident Evil.
They would just get up and start walking at you again.
Wasn't it Resident Evil? The red crimson zombies or something?
I have to go back.
We won't make it.
If I don't make it, I don't make it.
We're almost there. The lodge is just up ahead.
It's like a minute. We've got blankets, ammo.
Why did you
My
kill
friends
him
can help
now?
you get back. We can fight.
She needs to flex.
Yeah, you're right. She just went back to Jackson. Joe in the game didn't even have the option.
Why?
That's
Too far away.
that's not how this happened. You didn't see Jackson from far away like this. And Jackson wasn't getting attacked. It's not safe. Oh my god, so is it a bloater?
Floaters in this, do they?
They do. There it is.
Oh, this thing.
Oh.
I thought you meant the bloaters in State of Decay.
Nah, the bloaters in this are different. The bloaters in this are more like juggernauts. Oh my
What's
god.
a gun?
I guess they wanted to add a
They
bit
got
of
like
action to this.
flamethrowers and all sorts.
Yeah, they're going all out. None of this happened in the
Good for
game.
them. The thing is, even if they kill this one, they're still letting them through, look.
Damn, you went through that like it was nothing, like just looking hot knife through butter, wasn't it?
Literally. Where would you go, babe? On the roof or in the basement?
Roof, innit?
I like to think. What?
They were running away, leaving Tommy. Jesus.
Alright, bakery's not open yet. You have to wait.
Oh god, I had to see that old guy, man.
Which one?
He's like, oh, when's this game be over so I get fucking
He's like, I want to cut the tea.
afternoon nap.
I want to cut the tea.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did they not see this like horde possible?
I guess that's why they've been practicing their drills for days. Oh my god, it's going to set alert the whole town.
Jesus.
Is that CGI or is somebody actually dressed up in there?
I don't know. That's a good thing if I can't tell. I
Because
think that's CGI.
Yeah, I think it. Now looking at it, I think it is.
Yeah, it looks a bit
But if
strange.
it's someone dressing up, I'd love that job. That would be so much fun.
To be the bloater.
Yeah, don't you think that'd be so much fun?
No?
Tommy just started taking them all out on his own.
Right.
Literally no backup whatsoever.
He's trying to protect his wife.
Yeah, I think so. You know what he needs? Herschel's shotgun.
Yeah, infinite ammo.
Jesus. How are they meant to help the people down below if they can't even protect from behind themselves?
No, mental.
Go on, Queen. Show the men how it's done.
We should let the men handle this.
I'll leave it with Rick.
Fuck!
They were like, they know they're going to be pissed if Tommy's not there with Joe when it happens. So let's give something cool for Tommy to do.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
He's not even phased by it.
Not even bothered by that.
This is holding him back, but it's not going to last forever, is it? There we go.
Oh shit.
Is he going to die?
That'll be weird. Fire just got to whatever was his brain, I guess.
He put something in its head before it wakes
Just to
up.
make sure, yeah.
That's what I would do.
They must have had to really restrain themselves to do the cliche of his wife saving him.
I know, we better make us together. We were like, yeah, his wife's going to come save it. Yeah, wife's coming. Don't worry, what's coming. She'll be there in a minute. She's just painting her nails.
Let the poor dogs out.
Let the dogs out. Won't the dogs just get it as well? Won't they just get bit and get...
I can't remember. The animals get infected last of us?
I can't remember. No, they don't because... I was going to say because of the draft, but maybe the draft just won't.
Wow, they've got trained deadly dogs as well.
They said that earlier, didn't they? He said to Abby when he was...
Yeah, they definitely know what they're doing more than Rick does. So.
Yeah, for sure. Rick would love it here, man.
Rick would have just let everybody stay out, getting bitten.
Literally.
He wouldn't have kept him on the ground, the weakness and the elderly.
Rick would have loved it here.
To ruin it.
Ooh, that's actually quite good. I really enjoyed that little bit.
That's a good little action bit.
That was actually quite good.
See, they changed something from the game. See, this is what I like what they did in the first season as well, when they add stuff, not change or take stuff away that's important. You know, I don't mind them adding things, but they did change something here though, which is... But I guess they tried to replace it with something as well, so...
I quite like that. I thought that was quite good. Did you enjoy the little action scenes?
Yeah, the action scene's always going to be good, isn't it?
Not necessarily.
Yeah. I mean, it was shot and filmed very well. The only time I don't like action scenes is when they do it and there's no context or they haven't built up to it well, then it just gets boring. And even that was like... There wasn't that much like build up to that, but it was still a lot of fun to watch though. They filmed it very well. The effects were really good. Yeah, I think they did Tommy nice there, to be honest.
Oh yeah, he looked like a badass. Yeah. Badass.
But I wonder what the logic is for just switching out Dina and Tommy. So I have to find out. So change it up a little bit just to make people that have played the games be like, oh, this is new.
But from what I can tell, that's not what people want.
Yeah. I don't know. They always think that people that have seen the source material or something want something different from the source material. Everybody always makes that argument, but I don't think...
Then why don't you just create a new story?
Yeah.
There's no point, right?
There's no point.
If you want something new from the source material, then just create a new story.
Yeah, I don't know why, like, oh, we've got to make it new for people that have played the game or people that have read the book. Just do the source material, man. That's all you guys to do. To be fair, I don't know if they needed... Out of all the video game movies they could have made, and TV shows, I don't know if they needed to do The Last of Us, because it was already very much like a movie, you know?
What would you have liked to see?
You mean as a video game adaptation?
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. See, that's not that much like a movie. That would be good to adapt in a way where they can depict that into a movie format. Because Last of Us was already done for them. You know?
There's a story, there's everything.
Yeah, they literally act it out like a movie. So. And the games are arguably still shot better and acted better. Low key.
Easy. We're gonna raise your body temperature up slowly, okay?
Full spite. Look to your left.
Who are you?
Tommy, come in. Do you copy?
Her name's Dina.
Jackson, come in.
Dina?
Jackson.
And he is Joel.
Jackson, do you copy? Does anyone copy? Any patrols? Anyone? Tommy, you can hear me.
Joel.
Everyone thought Joel was... I remember...
They were just about to help her with a frostbite, and then they got a bloody gun to her head.
I know. I remember in this bit, a lot of fans had a problem with this bit, because this is more or less how it happens in the game. But instead of Dina, it's Tommy. People were annoyed because Joel was being... They don't understand why Joel was being so careless here. Like, he doesn't know who these people are. Yeah, he helped this girl, but he still doesn't know who they are, where they're from, or anything like that, you know? And they thought he wasn't being cautious enough based on how he is in the first game. I always thought that criticism was a little bit weak.
Aren't they rectifying that here, though, by showing how panicked he is?
I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. There's so many reasons you could come up with why he's not really thinking ahead.
Like, he's panicked here because he just saw Jackson on fire.
Yeah. They've definitely added that. They've added that because he didn't have that kind of situation in the game where, and also, some people made the excuse that it's been 5 years. It's been chilling at Jackson. There's not been any incidents. It's not been on edge like it used to be when he took Ellie to the Fireflies. He's a bit more trusting.
I mean, and they did just run from like 50,000.
Yeah, they think there'd be more important things than people trying to take them hostage and steal their stuff. You know. So, and obviously Joel doesn't know that someone's out for vengeance against him, you know? So, I know people have that argument. I kind of understand it, but it's not one of the weaker parts of the game. I don't think so. I don't think it's that bad, though.
You want to rob us? Fine. Take what you want.
Do we look like raiders to you?
Do you remember this bit?
Fireflies?
Used to be. There are no more fireflies.
You killed them all.
All gone.
Fuck it.
Get that shit away from me. This is going to put you to sleep. This is going to put you to sleep for 1 hour. That is all. I promise. I promise.
They're a lot nicer in this. I wonder if that's done on purpose. Tommy didn't get that treatment in the game.
You didn't put him to sleep?
Not like that.
They just beat him to sleep.
Pretty much.
See? I'd say you're about, what, 6 feet? In your 60s now? You actually are. Pretty handsome. Congrats on that.
He's thinking, what are you going to do to me?
Chance. I'll let her live. Wait, Abby, shut up!
Ellie.
Where was the last place you saw the fireflies?
Wow, I met him for coffee. Down on Blaker Street, love.
Salt Lake. I saved your life.
What life? Tourniquet him.
Mel, let's just do what we came to do.
You're tough. I guess you probably have to be killing all those people. Do you know how many you killed that day?
Is she like that in the game?
Did you?
The one that's medical?
What, Mel?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah, if I remember correctly.
Because this situation is not sitting right with her, is it?
To be fair, in the game, these characters that's with Abby, it doesn't really sit right with them that much either. But they kind of shown more into it though at this point, because I guess you're not supposed to really understand what's happening as a player. But now, because now they're trying to, I think they're trying to make Abby and her group, not so much Abby at this moment, but Abby and her group look more innocent than they did in the game until the reveals and stuff of why she did what she did.
An unarmed doctor you shot in the head. That was my dad. The nurses said you barely even looked at him when you pulled the trigger. And then you just walked right past his body and out the door. But I looked at him. I saw him. I was 19. Our commander trained us to follow a code. We don't kill people that can't defend themselves. That's you. But I am going to kill you because
maybe not today.
It doesn't matter.
Maybe not
if you
tomorrow.
have a code like me, or you're a lawless piece of shit like you. There are just some things everyone agrees are just fucking wrong.
Wait, so we all agree that killing is wrong, but the way we punish is to kill? Doesn't make any sense.
It showed her weapon of choice there. People that have been having their partners or friends say, we're going to go golfing at some point, and making them jokes are going to finally understand that. Like, what?
No, it's funny. I have waited
No,
so...
just shut the fuck up and do it already.
So that's the best way to do it, right?
He says something similar in the game,
He does.
But Abby doesn't talk that much in the game, though. She doesn't waffle that much. With this.
You stupid old man. You don't get to rush this.
That's it. You don't get to rush this. That's what she says. I remember playing this bit of the game.
I know, I was there with you.
Ellie, and you're like, you just want to get there so quick. When you're Ellie at this point.
Abby!
It's gonna end, isn't it?
Oh, God.
Like it's gonna end on a massive cliffhanger, I think.
Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up.
End it.
Joel, get up. Please get up. No.
She beat him to the point where the thing broke.
Please don't. Please don't.
It's weird for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why they felt the need to change it like that.
I didn't think we were going to see it.
Well, to be fair, in the game you don't really see.
You don't see it in the game.
Like she says, please get up, Joel. And then the golf club is still intact in the game, and she never punches him. She just hits the golf club, and then she just does one big one. That's obviously the killer blow, and then it kind of fades to black, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This one,
I wasn't expecting to see it.
I'm gonna kill you!
Simone.
You're gonna die! You're all gonna fucking die!
It's not a bit more visceral when Ashley Johnson did it. Spit on him this time.
Maybe spit on him instead.
This was stupid as well. I hated this in the game too. Like, why would they not just kill her? I know they're not killers and they're supposed to be good people. What do they think is going to happen? She's not going to go back. And they know about Jackson as well. Like, did they not think that the whole of Jackson might come for them? I mean, I don't know how important they thought Joel would be to Jackson. Because if one person dies, they might just assume, well, Jackson's not going to go to fight, try and find us.
Yeah, but they weren't anticipating that his brother was going to be running the whole show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't know. I guess they're assuming it's a very big risk. They're assuming that Jackson don't give a fuck about Joel enough to come for them and start a whole war. You know, because the smart thing to do would be to kill Ellie and to kill Dina.
I think they made a point of it though, didn't they? Saying we're just going to get Joel and no one else is going to.
I know, but then if you're going to do stuff like this, you can't half-ass it, man.
Oh yeah, you have to deal with the consequences. Yeah. It's like Joel dealt with the consequences.
Exactly. Like, what do they think is going to happen? There's going to be all rosy and hunky-dory after this?
I remember I stopped watching you play the game after this. And I stopped playing it as well.
You don't... This isn't either. I did this... they did do something like this in the game.
All that wasted time, eh? Being angry at...
Joel, yeah. That's
right?
one of the tragedies.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Ashley Johnson.
Oh, is it the song from the game?
Well, that's the real Ellie singing there.
But is that the game she learns to play on the guitar?
I'm not sure. I don't know if that's just a song Ashley Johnson sang on her own.
Because Ellie learns to play a song in the game.
Yeah, she sings a song. It's a song that Joel sings to her and then she sings it, I think. They didn't really show that, but they might show it later because...
Is that thingy?
There might be Tommy and...
How do they know that they're all there?
Because Ellie knew they were there, innit? So Jesse must know the location.
It's the other guy, right? Dina's ex-boyfriend.
To be fair, Tommy didn't see Joel die either, but I think he was knocked out at the time, wasn't he? We should definitely watch that scene just to compare. But we won't react to it, we'll just watch it. Imagine all this happened and then just hear that your brother's dead. Dina's still knocked out.
Are they dragging Joel behind them?
On the ground. That's crazy. Normally you put like dead bodies on the back of a horse, don't you?
Guess he's not going to go off, is he? If he's being dragged through the cold.
Oh, crazy.
Jesus.
Well, I'd love to see someone that's never even looked at the games, what they're thinking and feeling now. I might have to find someone that's reacted
because
like
you
that.
wouldn't expect Pedro Pascal to be...
Yeah, it's a bit of a Ned Stark
killed
situation.
Off in the second episode, would you?
Yeah, it's a bit of a Ned Stark. It'd be interesting to see how people that haven't played the game are feeling right now.
I really enjoyed that episode, I'm not going to lie. That was way better than episode 1.
Of course it would be, it has to be.
I almost feel like they should have started off with that episode to get people excited about the season. Just my opinion.
For sure. They did all that. But then, I don't know, man, you needed that kind of just seeing how the dynamic was, didn't you, and all that stuff, I guess. The game more or less kind of goes like that as well.
Seeing this acted out in real life just makes me hate the game even more.
Hate the game?
Yeah. I stopped watching it after Joel died. Stopped watching you playing it, and I stopped playing it myself.
Yeah, after Joel died.
After Joel died, because I was like, I'm not playing this shit. And then you had to play as her after.
Yeah, you had to play as Abby later. A lot of people didn't. A lot of people didn't even want to play the game.
And that's exactly why I didn't want to play it.
Because of that, because it's like they're trying to do some weird narrative thing, and it's just like Neil Druckmann's trying a bit too hard. I don't know.
No, I get it. I get what maybe he's trying to be a little different, a little kooky. But for me, someone like me, I was like, I don't fucking play
There's a
this.
whole bunch of reactions on YouTube of loads of gamers, like every time the gameplay switches from Ellie to Abby, and they're like, "What? I'm gonna play as fucking Abby for?"
It's mad.
Slight spoilers for probably later this season, or maybe even next season, because I think they're gonna do a third season. There's a moment where Abby and Ellie run into each other, because of course that's gonna happen at some point, and Abby's like in the game, she's like, "I let you live, and you wasted it." Like, so fucking stupid.
Wasted it on what?
Trying to come back and kill her and kill her friends.
What did you expect was going to happen?
That's what I mean. That's why I hated that line so much. I let you live, and you wasted it. It annoyed me so much. I was like, "What does she think she is?"
Who are you to say that she wasted it?
I let you live. Well, you knew how painful it was when Joel killed your dad.
And then you inflicted it on somebody else.
Inflict that on someone else. You see it as well.
Come back.
Yeah, and then you act like they should be better than you somehow.
No.
Or worse than you. I don't know what she thinks is better or worse, but yeah. But yeah, this episode was good.
Maybe it really did make me hate the game though.
A really conflicted place because I know what happens in the game, and the game was kind of, a bit mixed for me. I did enjoy a lot of moments in the game, but that just might be down to just quality of the graphics and some of the way it was edited and the music and some effects and just some pacing stuff in the game just was really good. And so it's really conflicted how I feel about the game. I did a whole review on it. I'll probably put it at the end of this video about my hour-long review of the game. And So I have some issues with the game, though I do appreciate some parts of the game. So this just kind of reminds me of that, and knowing what's going to happen next, especially with Ellie, that doesn't even feel anything like Ellie. It's just going to really put me off the rest of the show, especially now that Joel's gone. Because even though I wasn't a fan of Pedro Pascal's casting, it was still better than Ellie's casting, and he was, like we said earlier, he was still fun to watch.
Yeah, really.
There was something engaging about watching him.
I always enjoy watching Pedro Pascal.
Like, he's a very different from John Berthenol, but he's got that same thing with John Berthenol where they're interesting to watch for some reason, At least as Joe anyway. But now he's gone. All we have is Bella Ramsey's Ellie. And Dina, who wasn't even supposed to be there, and even this Dina, I'm not sure if I'm even that fond of her. She doesn't seem very accurate either, to be honest. She seems got that bit childish thing going on as well. And for a lot of the game, it's just Ellie and Dina, like trying to find Abby basically. And now, if they follow the games, it's going to be this Ellie and that Dina for ages, and then I'm not really into them, to be honest. The way they played them, I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Ellie and Dina in this?
Just a bit.
They're just there, and that's what we're going to focus on for the whole thing, Ellie and Dina's journey. And then we're going to see Abby, and I'm sure we're going to see Lev, the transgender character. That's with Abby, it's almost like they were trying to do like a parallel of Joel and Ellie with this Abby and this other character. And you're really going to try.
What's their name? Lev.
Lev, yeah.
Okay.
And you're really going to try and do that with the character that killed the beloved character from the previous games
that you play as
for
like however long your gameplay took you. 100 hours.
I wonder how they're going to depict it. Are we going to see that storyline with Abby and Lev? Because do people want to watch them be pseudo main characters?
I don't know.
Like after they're just people that love Pedro Pascal's Joel. I don't know. It'd be interesting. But yeah, I think that'll be it now. We're not gonna. I don't know if we'll react to any more.
We'll watch it, but
we'll watch
leisure,
it at our leisure. Yeah, and then maybe we'll do a reaction to the finale.
I enjoyed the action scenes. I thought they were pretty good.
Action scenes were really good. Yeah, they were
maybe
really
a little
good.
bit too much CGI, but
yeah, but it was good enough. Like it's passable,
Yeah.
I don't understand why they switched out Dina and Tommy. I don't know what the motivation there was. But maybe when we watch it, maybe you might come up with some ideas. I don't know.
Maybe.
Why they switched it. But yeah. Anything else? No. Let me be honest. I know you're not fussed, but if Ellie's casting was better, I probably would be way more interested in watching this, but I just can't. It's just distracting to me, man. It's like it's way worse than the first season, because at least she was meant to be childlike in the first season. But now that she's meant to be a bit older and she's got this weight of this revenge story on her back, it's just so much for someone that looks like a 10-year-old to do, you know.
Yeah.
It's just such a big. Can she carry this whole storyline? You know, I don't know.
They obviously think so because they casted her.
Yeah,
So
well, they filmed it all as well, so I guess we'll see how it looks. But I don't really feel like going through the effort of reacting and editing all this. You know what I mean? I'd rather just do the finale, talk about the season, and that'll be it. You know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But anyway, that's our reaction to this infamous episode. Joel's Gone. They actually did it. They did it early as well. A lot of people speculated that it was going to be like at the end of the season. They were going to drag it out.
I thought it was going to be like episode 2 or 3.
They're going to switch it up maybe, and then maybe do the backstory of Abby first. A lot of people thought they were going to do that, and then that might have actually worked as well. Maybe it made you more sympathetic to Abby as well. But yeah, that's it. They did it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and we'll probably see you in the finale.
Finale. Maybe see you in the finale.
Maybe, yeah, maybe if it's good. Thanks for watching. Peace. Say bye.
Bye.